What's up guys, today we're going to talk about a concept I'm learning right now early on at a young age. It's called being not average in society. My name is Kevin Murray and this channel is all about personal finance tips, self-development content. At 20, it's different from like most people in society. Most people in college are what? In fraternities, frats? What are the other things in life other than that? Why don't you ask yourself this question? Where do you see yourself 1 year from now? 365 days. Where do you see yourself 5 years down the line? What kind of career do you want to have in life? What's that dream job you wanted to have since you were a kid? Follow your dreams when you were a kid, because maybe those are the things you were meant to do in society or in life. I don't know, it sounds weird. I should do right now to separate myself from the average person. And like the first thing that comes to mind is grades. Grades don't matter at all in college. Coming from someone that has a 3.7 GPA and honors in community college and now at a university, you don't matter. It's a status thing in society. You get impressed by your parents and your parents could brag, your grandparents could brag about you, and like it doesn't mean anything. Internships want you to have a 3.0 GPA. Some want you to have like a 3.5 if you want to go the route of investment banking, where you can like spend your whole life there, spending 100+ hour weeks and so on. But everyone has a different view in life. And number two, I learned is like invest into yourself at a young age. Think of yourself as like a long-term asset. Cause I'm an investor in the stock market and I'm a long-term investor. I buy and hold stocks and have an outlook of 3 to 5 years. Letting compounding work for me and investing in companies I understand and that I see these companies as undervalued and I could get a 300 or 4% return on my investment in the next 3 to 5 years. My goal. Because those are kind of like the two goals I'm doing. Long-term investing and investing into myself. Like if you look behind me, I read self-development books. I read motivational content on YouTube and start there. I recommend reading like The Secret, Rich Dad Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The 4-Hour Workweek. Like, those are generic books, and even Power Now, Set for Life. These are great books to have in your arsenal. Like these books teach you so many like life lessons these authors have learned in their lifetime, and you get it from this book, from just reading a $10 to $15 book off Audible or just getting it off Amazon from Goodwill. And you just become a more wiser person. Do what everyone else does in society. Most of them are trapped in the rat race or doesn't self-improve themselves as a person. You're gonna end up like everyone else on this hamster wheel. When you're young, why not do what excites you in life? Why not create content that you like? I like creating content about personal finance and like self-development content, or maybe even spirituality later down the line. Follow your own intuition or like your heart. Don't make or do something that someone else wants you to do in society. If your parents want you to become a lawyer or a doctor, why should you do that and follow their dreams? Those are their dreams. Those are not your goals or ambitions. If you want to start a business, start a business. If you want to create content, create content. If you want to invest, invest. No one is limiting you in any way to do what you want. But in your 20s and 30s, it's really up to you to decide. You want to take the generic route and get the same results, or take the unconventional route. There's risk involved in every decision making in life. Will you be the one coming out of your comfort zone and doing something different, something other people aren't willing to do, the working grind? Everything in life is just, if you kind of take into account, is just learning about life lessons and just keep moving forward and forward, being more present and grounded. And another thing I'm like learning right now is like, what are the types of people in your life do you want to surround yourself with? For me, like, I don't want to be hanging around with people that don't have goals or ambitions or just very stagnant. They're kind of like happy where they are. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I see there's more to life, as weird as it sounds. One of the final things I want to talk about in this video is just like meditation. Meditation, it has been like scientifically proven, like if you meditate on a consistent basis, you kind of reduce anxiety and depression. I actually meditate between like an hour, 2 hours throughout the day. I meditate in a chair, sitting down, and just even walking. When you're grounded, you become aware like of more. When you start meditating more, you become more present. That's when your intuition comes, thoughts come to you. Like, you just have to write them down on your phone or like even in your journal. They give you like an insight of your conscious, subconscious mind, just deep into yourself, finding you as a true person, what you're really meant to do. You can become whatever you want in this lifetime, but it really starts with the mind. If you ever seen those motivational things, but it's so true. I'm someone that's very kind of like learning like who I am as a person. I'm a full-time college student, but I'm more into investing or entrepreneurship. I'm just trying different new things and I just want to complete them all. Kind of be like a well-rounded person in society, and where I become from 1 year from now and from 5 years down the line. I could look back at these videos and see this like growth. A little seed on the ground, like a little tree, like a baby plant. I don't know how to explain it, but right now I'm like, I guess, a baby plant. I just want to turn into like a big, thick oak that's over 100 feet in the air. But I don't know, it sounds weird, but it's cool. Wrapping up this video, like from like what I talked about, is like, don't do what everyone else does in college. Go into the bars, join these frats and fraternities, making fake friends. Like, you don't need that. It's a status thing. Do something different. Invest into yourself. start reading or start learning how to invest. Like this channel is all about this stuff. Like learn what financial literacy is. Learn like just becoming aware. I can invest in the stock market at a young age and make money. I could start an online business that makes me over $1 million or hundreds of thousands of dollars each and every single year. I could do it. And it starts with that affirmation, I can do it. But number 3, start meditating, just journaling. Remember to invest into yourself. Never be stagnant in life. Always keep learning in life. Like read books. Like I love reading self-development books or finance books because they teach me insights or give me lessons about these authors, and I can just apply them and take action right away. It's one of the most key things I learned. Read a book and just take action from that book. Don't get into this like rut, like I'm gonna read this book, blah blah blah, and get in this loop and get trapped in this like toxic self-development content. But and just discover who you are as a person. It sounds weird at a young age, but when you do, your intuition and you kind of like align with yourself as a person. But thank you for watching and peace out.